Welcome to today's prophecy briefing. I'm really enjoying these times. I seem like I have an endless amount of questions. There's just so much to understand. I love listening to Jan Markell. She's one of our favorite watchmen on the wall to listen to about prophecy. And I love what she says, that prophecy is not meant to scare us, but to prepare us. And the more you know, the more comfortable you get, because you can know what to be expecting. And I love this Dave's book, Hope in the Last Days. I'm reading it again and thoroughly enjoying it and beginning to understand clearer about what we can expect in the future. And today, Dave, I wondered if you would help us understand what, in the book of Revelation, it talks about wormwood. What does that mean?
Well, in Revelation 8, now understand this is the first half of the tribulation period. It says, a third angel sounded, and a great star fell from heaven, burning like a torch. Now that word star is actually the same word as asteroid or meteorite. Fell from heaven, burning like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood, and a third of the waters became wormwood. And many men died from the water because it was made bitter, or literally toxic. And so the Bible speaks of a day in the first 3.5 years of the 7-year tribulation period that this asteroid is going to hit planet Earth, and 1/3 of the fresh water supply is going to be polluted with toxins, deadly toxins. And the interesting thing is, in 2004, NASA spotted an asteroid that they figured was headed to Earth and could actually make an Earth strike in 2029. And Tom Horn wrote a book about the Wormwood Prophecy. NASA and FEMA and other agencies have already begun simulating a situation quite similar to what we read about in the book of Revelation. The interesting thing is, they named this asteroid Apophis, which is the Egyptian god of chaos. So this asteroid would bring chaos. Now, some have said this is why President Trump has set up the Space Force. Vice President Pence spoke at the Air Force Academy, and all these graduates were social distancing. They couldn't bring any friends or family. But 89 of the graduates of this year's Air Force Academy are going into the Space Force. And I believe that the Space Force is set up to redirect or try to redirect asteroids and meteors and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're running out of time, but there's so many things I love about this book, and one of them is Pastor Dave doesn't want just to let you know all that he's learned, but he wants you to get it. And so you list many chapters in here, and I'm going through them myself right now. Or maybe just mention 1 or 2 chapters that you would recommend our friends to start reading, where they're going to begin to understand and grasp more of what the Bible's talking about with the last days.
Well, the first 3 chapters, actually, because I give them the terms.
No, I mean, what chapters in the Bible?
Oh,
sorry.
Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21, 1 Thessalonians 4, and all of and 1 Thessalonians 5, and all of 2 Thessalonians. That's a great start. Revelation.
Okay, before we close, is there a prophetic word on your heart from your book, The Private Garden?
My book, Private Garden. Here's something I believe the Lord may be saying to you. Only by my Spirit shall you have the necessary discernment to recognize the snares along your path.
God bless you, and hope to see you tomorrow.